Hello, and welcome to Season 6 of the Valhalla Pokemon League. This season, I'm looking to win. Due to a no-show, my result was actually a coin flip last season, and I was knocked out as a result. It doesn't matter, I'm looking to win this season, and I'm feeling a lot better about it because I've drafted a super fierce team. So, I named these after Critical Role characters because, big fan. Tapu Koko will be called Scallon. Horlucha will be called Bo. Alolan Raichu will be called Jester. Miltank will be called Caduceus. Skuntank, Caleb, obviously. Milotic, the Ruby of the Sea. Mamoswine, Tusktooth. Tyrantrum, this is I'd looked this one up actually. Broomscythe, a dragon from the first campaign. Decidueye, Vex, and Bronzong will be called Doty. So, I made this a terrain-based team with hyper offense in mind. Going into the first week, we are facing Tiddvicious, and they have a draft including Solgaleo, Mega Venusaur, Donphan, Araquanid, Zapdos, Comfey, and other threats including Porygon-Z, Terrakion, Dodrio, and Magmortar. So I was preparing for the main bulky core, Solgaleo, Venusaur, Zapdos, because I want those out of the way as fast as I can. I do not care for stall. With that in mind, I brought a hyper offense team with select switch-ins being Bronzong and Milotic. So the Horlucha was a bulk up Horlucha with Electric Seed, of course, to proc the Unburden boost, get that defense raise. Bronzong was Ockberry. Now, I didn't know that Solgaleo got knockoff because I never played against it. I looked it up on Showdown Calcs and it said Flare Blitz, so that's what I worked with. That was Stealth Rock, Light Screen, Shadow Ball, Psychic. The Tapu Koko was Flyinian Z. I wanted to bring something cool this week. So it's Mirror Move, Brave Bird, Wild Charge, and U-Turn for initiative. The Alolan Raichu was Life Orb, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Psychic, and Grass Knot. A Choice Scarf Mamoswine with just enough speed, I believe, for a sort of a bulkier Zapdos. I'm not. And that was Icicle Crash, Ice Shard. Oh, I know it was for Venusaur. So if I was under webs, I wanted to outspeed sort of your typical Mecha Venusaur. Icicle Crash, Ice Shard, and Earthquake Endeavor, because with that sort of team, I'm going to get worn down, so I wanted to be able to quickly wear them down and score a nice KO. And Milotic was my Araquanid counter, especially, was Scold, Toxic, Recover, and Magic Coat. So I wanted to bounce away Toxic, want to bounce away Webs. So we'll see how that works out. Going into the match, I predict a Donphan lead, so I lead Milotic to scare it out. He brings in the Araquanid. I predict that, go for the Toxic. So the Araquanid is now poisoned. And Magic Coat works, and I bounce the webs back, so I do not have to worry about webs for the rest of the match, I hope. I press it again, just in case it tries to even out. But it gains initiative into Zapdos. So I'm forced to switch. Switching Donphan, click the icicle crash as he manages to get off the rest. Not the biggest deal because as long as no one has webs, I'm fine regarding speed. Click icicle crash again. It's going to play safe. So Galio comes in and I have to go into my dedicate switching. I didn't know I got knockoff, as I said before. So Bronzong was pretty much sack fodder at this point. Could have saved it, but I didn't want to switch into Solgaleo. So I managed to get the rocks up, and so I switched back into Melodic because the Donphan did not want to stay in and get the spin off. He switched to Comfey, so I go for the Scold. Snag that nice 30% burn. So the Comfey is on a timer, and I can stall this out because I have the Pokemon. It goes for therapy, so the rocks are cured, the birds are cured. I sack off Bronzong because it's not doing much at this point, and it's outsped the entire team. And I see an opportunity, because Comfey isn't that offensive, to set up with Coco. I misunderstood Mechanics Mirror move, thinking I could copy Draining Kiss, but not the case. But I am +2. And watch the switching. So Donphan goes down. It's 1 KO. Zapdos is going to take this wild charge. Not at all. It's very offensive. Araquanid comes in. Pack the Wackenberry. But that's not enough. 3 KOs. Comfey comes in. Can I take the Draining Kiss? Yes, I can. But can I take the Recoil? Just 4 KOs. So Galio, I know it's going to try and heal up on me, and I'll just be sacking Toko. So I get a free switch. It's Melodic. And I want to get a burn, so I can just not even consider Galio a threat, but he switches to Venusaur, so I could switch. I sack Coco. So Coco is down, but Coco, you did great. Raichu scares out Venusaur, so I'm going to click that Volt Switch and get a huge chunk off. So the only thing about this league is your Uber cannot have an item. So you can have Ubers, but no items. So Galio is forced to recover using its moves alone. Knowing that, I'm just going to spam Earthquake with Mamoswine. And Captain Tusktooth is going to carry this home. And there we have it. Week 1, I managed to get a 4-0 against Tiddvicious, so I am happy with that result. So thank you, Tid, for playing this match. And I'm not going to reveal the EV as well, because this was a while back. I can't remember quite the speed creeping. I believe I was just working on the assumptions of just general creeps, and then the case Mamoswine balance out for webs. Yeah, and I was not expecting such a good roll, but there we go. I've won week 1, and I will see you in week 2, I believe. So thank you all for watching, and hopefully I will put out the content more consistently this time around. I have, this is the first of 3 battles that I will be uploading, so please stay tuned for those, and that will take us up to week 5, which will include, unfortunately, hopefully I'll get to play those at a later date, a number of forfeit matches, so we will see how that goes.